Lift. Lift, rated PG-13, coming soon, only on Netflix.
What a difference a day made. 24 little hours. What the sun and the flowers.
Chipotle Garlic Nada is better. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and Punjab cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever. The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get through the adventure energized, and it'll help drive you home. Our Now What Moments brought to you by Prudential. Take it into the air.
That's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you get 17 points a game all year long, you're picking your way to get that team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Ready to improve, of course, but I'd have to say very solid performance.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. So good defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
And sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The timing was just off. I think Miller was just trying to get plenty of time, but he was trying to make the throw right here. Watch the pressure from his right. There's Houseman blitzing. Michigan does a good job.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this way around.
And sometimes, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Michigan has a twist up front. They don't blitz, but they open up the field. We talked about how they did not allow him to step up. But a good job playing some eyes on the football, so when he takes off, they expire.
They'll look to throw.
They were able to keep him short with those eyes on him.
We talked about this Seahawk defense. They're the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. Just down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people passing the ground.
Down the third down, knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
That's correct. Bennett not necessarily, his head had turned completely away from the punter. But he did physically make the contact, right, Bill? And easily could have been called for running into, which would have kept Alabama's drive alive.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's Walker to start the drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule making gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. As it completes to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the game there.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and get guys on the ground, we can live with that. So if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
The Seahawks at 6 and 5 now on the year. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Big Alabama have to react.
Here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation prior to the game. Those who know if we can score on defense or special teams, they give us like a 90% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
I don't know if it was that call, but boy, he is a physical player, man. Hybrid.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
It would be an uncharacteristic mental mistake if he did talk after the whistle. Unnecessary roughness, number 44. Yeah, offense. He makes the block initially. Again, it's Caleb Downs who's coming down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be stepped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawks defense. They're the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They're not quite at the top, but they're just from the bottom. But let's face it, they got to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run game.
The left guard out in front, Keegan. They're just trying to gain some more yards. Give them a chance here on 3rd down. Alabama pushing 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. the gun, McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, if you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. From the 29, here's the 2nd down and 4. Pickup there, and it'll bring out their 3rd down. Now they're looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Samuel in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's Samuel caught left side. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Oh, and now movement and a whistle. And they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And that's off the left upright, but it carries right in. How about that? The kick is good. And they will get themselves on the
I got lucky on that one, chat.
So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over in the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be blocked down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Tonight's zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That good for 19 on the 1st down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. He's got chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st down, it's Lane, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They're going to look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now they'll change things up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's got it. End zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
One thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a 2nd fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Well, now after all of this,
he get hurt in the game or he get hurt in real life.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Ball up to the 35.
They over-exaggerating the game.
Come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Takes it to about the 37. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Call it a gain of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
It's a game of matchups, and That's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. And this will be taken at the 13. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They are back over the 500 mark for the year. A 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when do you want your football team to peak? And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs.
Every fucking game, bro. These niggas is just trying to get me out of this league, bro. That's all that shit is.
They're backed up here with a
That
1st
shit's
and
crazy.
20 now after the holding penalty.
Every game I lose somebody.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead,
Every fucking game I lose somebody.
and they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Lane. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Every
And
fucking
we've hit
game.
the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Come on, let's go fucking play.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down.
Man, ain't no way that nigga to play like that.
There, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Hiding Metcalf on the comeback run. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the
Nigga getting all day.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. Back to throw again. Left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the offense. as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see.
Out there and how they're attacking and winning at the line of scrimmage. So middle screen, get the ball out on the edge, and then try to win that running game and get the ball running downhill.
Pitcher always has strength once to get ready for what Saban calls a Ravens-style defense. Of course, it did work for John Harbaugh, his older brother there. The time the play is made by Jalen Harrell, who's 3rd and long.
The amazing thing to me, because they keep bringing pressure, is how they create confusion.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating guard, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, but most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. 101 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. And a big run there against the worst rush defense in the league. They're number 32 of 32.
And they're ranked that for a reason. And we're really not surprised to see a big run occur against them, are we?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Walker. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So, CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Hey, during the course of any game, you'll see tip passes. But how often do we actually see the running back come up and end up making the play?
Shifty fella getting in there and grabbing it.
Yeah, you know, they always talk about how running backs have a nose for the end zone. They have a nose for the ball, too. They want it in their hands at all times.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. He'll pitch it back. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
3rd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That is caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Can't get away, and he's taken down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again, it's Walker. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker, touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is a lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Normally, very solid on the execution. No, but the punter is the holder.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 15. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Left side here is complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Purdy now on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How you got under pressure,
And
bro?
a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now a quick throw as they get it to Ayuk outside. And quickly they get to the line. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And his kick is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. In the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer and a little respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Launch downfield for Purdy, and it's way out of bounds. No chance to make a play. Will Johnson was in coverage and got safety help that time.
Chris, you love this. This is a stutter and go. Will Johnson's hurt for a month. Get ready. You're going up against Burton. They love the deep ball. He's going to the deep ball before Burton's going to the deep ball. That is a tough matchup for Alabama, and a one that they're going to have to win at some point in this game. Will Johnson's healthy, 6'2", 200 pounds.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll drop to throw. He's going to rough this one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Carter, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lane. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show off their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive.
And the ball is knocked out. Unfortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down now, it's Lane. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
You can't make a play on the corners. Let's try to attack the safeties downfield. Ron Moore, who was banged up early, makes a nice play early in the season.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've